Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're on page 49, and today we're actually doing a math task. So a math task is a little different than a regular lesson. It's actually a lot different than a regular lesson. Today we're not going to be learning anything new. So there's no new lesson. Instead, our objective or our goal for the day is, today I will apply and demonstrate my understanding of place value. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that we're not learning anything, but apply and demonstrate means everything that we've learned up to this point for lessons 1 through 6. We're going to take those skills that we hopefully have now, and we're going to use those skills to answer some new style questions. But there's going to be no new skills needed. Okay, so what I recommend today is I recommend you trying some of these problems on your own first. So there's not that many, and because it's not a new skill, I think that it'd be better if you looked at some of them and tried them. You only have 4 problems. Try them on your own, and by pausing the video, work on them, and then restart the video and see if you were successful and if you need some help with them. Okay, so hopefully you're pausing the video right now. You're going to work on these 4 problems and then restart it when you're ready to see how to do them correctly and see if you were successful or not. Okay, number 1 says fill in the correct digits to make this subtraction sentence true. Okay, so when I subtract, the nice thing is they've already lined up the columns for me nicely, and I always start in the ones column. So what do I see? I see 4 take away something equals 7. Okay, well I know that's impossible, because if I only had 4 to start with, and I take some away, I can't end up with 7. That's not possible. So I must have to regroup there. So I'm going to take 1 from there, and that becomes 7, and this becomes 14. Okay, so now I have 14 take away what equals 7? Well, if I have 14 and I take away 7, I will be left with 7 more. Okay, then I have 7 take away 5 equals 2. And then I have 1 take away 3 equals 8. That's impossible. If I have 1, I can't take away 3. So I need to regroup here. That becomes a 7 and that becomes an 11. So 11 take away 3 equals 8. And 7 take away what equals 3? 7 take away 4. Okay, after I do that, I like to come over here and redo the problem. I could either redo it using subtraction and see if I get the same answer, or I could use the inverse operation and add my 2 parts to see if I get my whole. So I'm going to actually add my 2 parts, which are 4,357 plus 3,827, and I'm going to see if I get my whole. So 7 plus 7 is 14, 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8, 3 plus 8 is 11. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 more is 8. So I got 8,184, which was my original whole. So that means that I am correct. Okay, let's look at the next one. It says fill in the correct digit to make each sentence true. Okay, so when we did this originally, we lined them up to check them. Okay, that is possible this time to line them up again. We also could go 1 digit at a time. So here I see that this is a 5 digit and this is a 5 digit. So I could line them up. What I notice though is the 10,000s are both 2, the 1,000s are both 3, and then this hundreds place is blank and this hundreds place is a 2. But they want this number to be larger. They want to grab the bigger one. So I need to choose a larger number here than the 2. So I could choose any digit 3 to 9. So I'm going to choose 4. but you could have said any digit 3 to 9 would have been correct right there. Okay, let's look at my next one. I notice an equal sign. And I notice that they're both 6 digits, so I have 4, 7, 3, 2, 9, and this must be a 7. That's the only choice you could have for that one. Okay, this one, this is a less than sign, because remember it looks like that L. So there's a 5,000 here, and I need something there to make it less. So we would never have a 0 there, because that's not how you would write a number. So I could put a 4 there, I could put a 3 there, a 2 there, or a 1 there. So you could put any number 1 to 4 there and it would be correct. I'm going to put a 2. But any number 1 through 4 would have been a correct answer. Okay, let's look at our next one. It says, is this statement true or false? Explain why. Okay, remember this is my greater than sign because it's eating the bigger one. So what I would first have to do is come over here and solve these. So 57 plus 23 equals what? 7 plus 3 is 10. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 more is 8. So this side equals 80. And what does this side equal? 84 take away 13. So 4 take away 3 is 1. 8 take away 1 is 7. So this says 80 is greater than 71. That is true. And I proved my work by solving it. Okay, let's look at my last one. It says a digit is missing in the number below, which was then rounded to the nearest 10,000. List the possible digits that could go in the thousands place to make this statement correct. Okay, so it was rounded to the nearest 10,000, which if it was rounded to the nearest 10,000, that would be rounding to this, which meant that this number was my bossy neighbor. So this number is my bossy neighbor that says, I'm a blank, so you blank. So if it became a 5, this number must have said, I'm a blank, so you go up. So what number could this have been to make it go up? It could have been 5 through 9, because it made the 4 go up to a 5. So anything 5 to 9 would have worked right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you were successful, or even if you had made mistakes, I hope now you understand where your mistakes were. Have a great day. Bye-bye.